hardly even know her on the Switch too. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. I actually did play the previous Splatoons. I played the first, second, and third. The first one being on the Wii U. I remember that commercial where they were like, "You're a kid now, you're a squid now." Like, it just felt like Splatoon was one of those things where you almost remember it before it existed. Like, it's just one of those things that fits into our universe and our reality so well. Like, how did I not think of this before type of thing? Like, an instant classic. Yes, I think that's the best way to describe it. Like, an instant classic. I just always thought this series had so much charm, and so I don't know where I stopped playing Splatoon. I don't know, I stopped caring. I think it was around maybe the third game, and I don't even know for what particular reason why. I think that just happens a lot to me with competitive games. I don't care as much for them, but then sometimes I will be so locked into them that it's all I play for like an entire year. And so I have a background in as like a job interview, I have a background in Counter-Strike. I have played a lot of Counter-Strike. I've played a lot of CSGO. CS2 I haven't been playing as much because, like I said, I just don't care too much now about competitive games, specifically competitive shooters. I guess I haven't really played as much and I don't really care. I think the biggest extent to a shoot 'em game that I've been playing is Star Fox, the new remake that they released, which I'm also going to talk about Star Fox 2, but not in this video, but you know, down the line. The point being, I fell off of Splatoon hard and I just wanted another reason to get into Splatoon, and if we're gonna raid her, I better know her. Whenever they drop a Splatoon game, I felt like in the past Splatoon 1, 2, and 3, it's always kind of just been the same thing. This time, it's a single player game, and I didn't even watch the direct for this, especially when they announced it. I didn't even care. Like, it just went through my feed in one ear and out the other. I don't know why I didn't care about Splatoon Raiders, and then I realized when I saw a trailer of it that it was just the Salmon Run mode from Splatoon, and if you don't know Splatoon and you don't know Salmon Run, maybe you didn't play the third one, but it's like this zombie-like mode where imagine it's like Call of Duty Zombies or any Left 4 Dead sort of game, but with these salmons and Splatoon, and you ink them and you're a kid now. And that's pretty much what Splatoon Raiders is, and that's pretty sick. And I didn't care. I don't know why I didn't care. Maybe because like the same Splatoon formula can only be done so many times, you know, where it's Mario is the same game so many times, Call of Duty is the same game every single time. Like, that's kind of what I thought with the Splatoon series, because from someone who played 1, 2, and 3, I'm just like, if they made a Splatoon 4, maybe I would buy it, but like maybe not, because I just don't care. Because why get Mario Kart World? You have a Mario Kart at home, but the Mario Kart at home is actually fire too, though. Like, they're both like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people out of all Splatoon fans probably love Splatoon 3. Like, it just makes a lot of sense. There's so much content in that game. I watched a freaking lore video the other day from, her name was Emily's Story Stuff, and she does like these animation video sort of things where she talks about video games. The only one that I've seen from her is Splatoon. I think she made a Sonic one, but I watched this whole lore video on Splatoon, and there's so much to go off of, and it's like, this game for Splatoon Raiders, like, they probably got so much lore and stuff in this game too, on top of the fact that it's also a fun gameplay loop. Just that zombies mode, like, zombies is popular for a reason, and I'm really excited for this game. It literally went from me being to I don't even care, I saw it get announced, didn't even fart, like I didn't even care, to now it's like I can't wait for this game to come out because I feel like I'm gonna play the crap out of it, because this type of gameplay loop is so addicting. Like, you can sink so many hours in it, and it's just fun. Because for me in Splatoon 3, you would upgrade the clothes. In this one, it's more like you upgrade the weapons and you fuse the weapons, I think, and then there's different treasures to collect, so it's also like a collect-a-thon. To me, that's fun. To me, that's like, this is what I wanted from Splatoon. And I know you don't say Splatoon, it's Splatoon, but I just like to say Splatoon because it's funny. I don't, sue me. I know it's probably not for everyone. I know some people probably saw this and may have been disappointed, but it's still multiplayer, so I know it's just not your traditional PvP. And this kind of ties back into what I was saying about competitive games. If you throw me into a game where it's PvE, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, I feel like that's pretty fun, because it's like a game you could play on your own, which is what Splatoon Raiders, they say. It's a solo, single player focused game. And then it's something that your friends can hop in. I think there's even a feature from when I was watching some of the direct, because I did eventually go back and watch the direct. There was a feature where, like, if you were in a pinch, you can do this mystery dungeon, Pokemon mystery dungeon, like call out for help in your save file. And then people, they don't just like jump in your save file, they jump in. Like, I think it's also like a Dark Souls ghost almost too, but it's like the actual person, I'm pretty sure, and they jump in and they help you. I think you get rewards from like going into people's things, you get extra treasures and vice versa. I don't know, like, it's weird and it's cool and it's fun. and it's Splatoon. Well, to be honest, I don't know if it's fun because I haven't played it yet, but when you just like look at a game sometimes, I know this is crazy to say, but I know there's also people that probably relate to this. When you look at something and it's specifically like a video game, when you look at gameplay, sometimes like if you're a hardcore enough gamer, I know that maybe like your brain subconsciously starts to like move your fingers and like you start to kind of guess what the controls are or like what the player can do. Like when you start seeing them running and then they dash, it's like, oh, there's an input for that. There's an input for jumping. So you kind of can like imagine yourself playing a game, right? So take that philosophy and you look at a gameplay. I don't know why I'm cracking up because this is crazy. I'm crazy. But you look at a gameplay with that philosophy and you say, this looks fun. Like I could play this and it would be fun, and you just know it in your heart and your soul that this is gonna be a fun game. And that's like, dude, I felt that. I got the zing, you know, from Hotel Transylvania. I got this zing from Splatoon Raider, and I'm gonna Raiders all night, dude. Oh my god, I'm just in a goofy mood today because it's exciting. It's a few days away.
Can you believe it, guys?
Honestly, I feel like enough people know about this game. The right people probably know about this game, but don't write it off. Like if you were ever interested in Splatoon and you just maybe you sucked at the competitive mode or you don't like shooters as much, but you're like, oh, the game is cute and it looks cool. Don't be so concerned about whether you're gonna get your bang for your buck with this game. You know, if you ever wanted to be into Splatoon, I think this is a great way to get into it. And I think, you know, just with number games, it can be a little intimidating to people. They'll see Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and they're like, shit, it's a chronicle, I gotta go back. Or they see Final Fantasy 16 and they're like, what happened to the other 15 Final Fantasies? I gotta know. And it's not like that. It's just a game you can go into. And I will just say that Xenoblade and Final Fantasy maybe were bad examples. You can play those games at any time. They're all their own individual games. I know the single player stories in Splatoon are their own individual stories. You might have to actually play that in order if you wanted to go through the single player thing of Splatoon. What am I even talking about? There's no number in Splatoon Raiders, and maybe people are more comfortable with that. That's what I'm trying to say. But so I don't even remember how this game's like got on my radar. I think initially I saw Get Mads make a video about it, which shout out to Get Mads. His video is freaking mad. And he was just kind of breaking down his excitement and breaking down the features and stuff that he really was excited for in this game. I just thought British people liked Splatoon. Like I just thought that was a thing that like if you're British, you probably eat beans and toast and you play obviously Splatoon because it's one of the greatest games of all time. So I kind of thought that Get Mads was glazing in his video. I was like, this dude just loves Splatoon. But then I was like, wait, you know, I got the zing again. I was like, wait a second, he's cooking. Like, yes, these are actually things to be excited about. I will say there was one thing that concerned me a little bit. I saw some YouTube short or something of someone saying that there wasn't any clothing or real customization for the clothing. Like they're just outfits and you just choose the outfit and the main focus is customizing the weapons, obviously. Which makes sense, but I still feel like we should be able to swap maybe like parts of the outfit and make your own outfit, because I really like personalization in anything, whether it be like a console or a video game. I just really like to personalize my own things. Not having that feature, just being a full outfit, is a little disappointing, but it's not going to ruin it for me because I think we're really focused on the gameplay, and the guns and the gadgets and stuff like that is really cool because you don't expect it, because it's Splatoon, because you're a kid now, you're a squid now. I do just want to talk about the concept of this game, that you're treasure hunting in the game too, and I think that's just like, that is part of what I was saying was addictive, that loop of collecting and trying to get more and trying to get high scores and just this arcade type vibe to games. I love those sort of games, and I feel like this game is gonna have it, because I did see something where you can fuse the treasures together too, so it's just like, you know, I'm about to get every single one of these freaks. Like, look at this freak, like why does he look like that? I just love how stupid like these salmon zombie things look, and it's just like, Splatoon has always had swag with it. They've always been cooking with it, you know. If we want to talk about all the geeky stuff like pricing, like, oh my god, I think this game, if you get it digitally, is $50 US dollars and then $60 US dollars for the physical, and that kind of triggers me because it's like, bro, like it only costs them $1 more maybe for them to make a physical, and it's just like, you don't need to do that. Like, just make it $5, like make it $50. But me likey Splatoon. What do you think about Splatoon Raiders? Let me know in the comments down below, and leave a like on the video if you liked and you enjoyed this video and me talking about Splatoon. Subscribe for more of these kind of videos, guys, because whether you like it or not, they're probably gonna still be being produced, so